Hey, beautiful people, April Mac here. Feels like ages since I went live, so I thought I'll jump on today and come and have a wee chat with anyone who's around. And if you're watching on a replay, hashtag replay, please do leave a comment and I will get back to you if you're not here live. And if you're here live, do comment and have a chat. You know, these sessions are always better if we actually interact while we're here. So do say hello. And bear with me if I get distracted. I've got a little kitten running around right here. What I wanted to do is come on today and talk about comparisonitis. It's a thing. And the reason I want to talk about it is it's been raised a few times in my Diva group. So I've got a mastermind group called Diva, and it's my monthly membership program where people come in and we all hang out together and we talk about the stuff that's getting in the way of us creating, you know, the next level version of ourselves and our business. So comparisonitis came up as a thing. And so I wanted to talk about it here because I know it's something that we all suffer from, including me, including anyone, you know, no matter how much someone has made it, so to speak, they will still get comparisonitis. It's just a thing because there's going to always be people doing things at the next level up, right? So we can't help but see what they're doing and then compare ourselves to them. And so, but there's strategies that we can use to deal with it so that it doesn't get in our road, because it's one of those things that it feels, if you get it and you suffer from it from time to time, I bet you're like me, it feels icky, it feels shit, right? So if you resonate and feel me on this, just let me know. I'm just looking here. Sue, she made a live, yay. And Lindsay, the painting. Oh, the painting, yes, that painting is Suleiman. He's finished it, yay. So talking about comparisonitis, who gets it? Let me know if you get it often, or you know, how you deal with it, how it makes you feel. For me, what happens when I get it, it's when I am scrolling around on socials before I've done my own inner work and before I've listened to my own inner wisdom. And what happens for me is I'll be scrolling around and I'll see all this amazing content and I'll know that I'm suffering from comparisonitis if, instead of when I see that content, instead of me going, oh my God, that's so cool, I feel so inspired by that, instead a little voice in my head says, oh yeah, everyone else has got something to say. It's better than you. It's better than your stuff. Why are you even here? What are you doing? Why are you going to say something because it's already out there? That sort of stuff, you know, do you feel me? Hey, Joe. So yes, if you feel it, you know, and it happens, if it happens to you a lot, you've got it. Like, first thing is that you notice, start noticing it. And after today's conversation, you will notice it more. Okay. And sometimes it can come in really so small that you barely notice it. It's like it's a whisper, and it's just like, oh, maybe I won't post now, or maybe I won't go and do my live. And it sort of turns you off what you were about to do, or it just makes you go blank. That's another thing that happens. It can just make you forget all your great ideas, because you see all these other great ideas and think, oh my God, everyone else has got a great idea except me. So it kind of makes you go blank and makes you just start to doubt yourself. So anytime you're online and you're getting this icky feeling, or you're seeing stuff and you think, oh God, that looks so good, my stuff doesn't look that good, first thing to do is put the phone down, or put the gun down. Put the phone down and stop, like the minute you feel it. Okay, so it might be a screaming loud voice in your head, or it might be a really soft whisper, but whatever you do, put the phone down. And it's a reminder. Treat this as it's actually a message from the universe to you to go inwards, to stop looking outwards all the time and to start looking inwards and listening to your own inner wisdom. I've been reading, as many of you know, I've been reading the book Untamed, Glennon Doyle. She's such a treasure. And she talks about this, listening to her inner wisdom and how that's where all the answers are. And we've all got access to it at any time of the day or night. Whenever we want to stop and listen to it, it's there waiting. It's there, our soul. It knows everything. It knows exactly what we need. It knows what the world needs. It knows what the posts are and what the videos are and what our next steps are. But we spend so much time outside looking for the answers to come in that we forget we've got it all in here. It's already here. So comparisonitis, you can treat it as your friend now, because you can just say, I can feel that icky feeling. That's my signal to stop, put the phone down and go inwards and go and listen to what my soul already knows is the right thing for me to do next, or is the right thing for me to post, or, you know, whatever. So that's my my wisdom that's come through on this. And that was me, because this happens to me all the time. If I go online before I do my own work, comparisonitis almost always comes up. But if I've done my own work and I'm excited about what I'm doing and I've done a post and then I go online, then I absolutely love on everything that everyone's doing, because I'm not comparing myself, because I've just had my own aha moments that's come from my own work. And so if you just flip it, and as many of you know, I follow Carly Marie, she's my coach, and she talks about scribbles before scrolls. So if you're someone who journals, you know, you just do the journaling first, maybe do your content creation first before you scroll through Facebook, or before you go and consume other people's content. So create before you consume. It'll change everything for you. Especially if you get this, you know, if you suffer from comparisonitis. Because as soon as you start getting that icky feeling, you will be put off doing what you were going to do. You won't go and find your inner wisdom, because your ego, you know, that small part of you that wants to keep you safe, that wants to talk you out of everything, that will step in and say, nah, don't do it. You know, there's other people already doing this stuff. You don't need to add. You don't need to add to it, but you do need to add to it. Because if you're someone that's following me and you're someone that wants to post content, the reason that you have that desire and want to do it is because you want to change the world. And I did a post on this just the other day, maybe yesterday, about the people who are coming to me, the people who follow me, the people who are listening to me. The only reason that they're interested in me in any way, shape or form is because they are actually a leader. And you wouldn't even be listening to this now if you weren't a leader. And so just take that in, and know that if you have the desire to be putting content out in the world that is going to help people, that's because you have gold to share. You do. And you have the desire to help and change the world in some way. And you wouldn't have that desire if you didn't have the most perfect wisdom and medicine for the people who are going to find you. And they may find you online if that's where you hang out, assuming that you do because you're here watching me. So just do this stuff. It works. I just lost my train of thought there. Because what happens for me is when this all starts to come through, it's not actually me talking, so I can't really keep control of where it goes. So sometimes it doesn't even make sense to me until I watch this back, which is really quite interesting. And it's really easy then for me to lose myself in it. So I always have a few notes to see where I'm at, bring myself back. Okay, so we talked about putting the phone down, and then some other stuff came through. Then, consume after you've created, right? Create first, consume. But to create, make sure you do the listening. Do some journaling if that's what works for you, or do some slow breathing. Just breathe. Sit in nature. I asked a question online the other day about what makes you come alive. Do that, whatever that is. You know, a lot of people said doing stuff in nature was what makes them come alive. That is when you're connecting with divinity, with the universe. It's when you go into the oneness, and when you do that and you create from that space, holy shit, right? That's when, you know, what you do changes the world in a big way. So if you can find those moments, you can do it wherever you are. You can just stop, become present, take your 3 conscious deep breaths, and there you'll be there. You will be there. You're always there. We just go off, you know, we forget we're there all the time. So come back into there. And also remember who you're here to serve. So if you go and do comparisonitis and you're out there and you're checking yourself against everyone else, then you're forgetting actually about the real reason that you're wanting to post in the first place. It's not about you. It's not about you gathering followers because you want to be rich and famous. Maybe it is, but I suspect if you're doing it from the place of heart, which my followers would be, then it's about the people you're here to serve. And so if you let comparisonitis get in your road, then you're forgetting about the people you're here to serve. So this is just a reminder that don't let it get in your road. Come back to yourself. It's all there. And then you can create from that place and serve those you're here to serve. That, I think, is it. That was it. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's useful to you. I'm going to come back and have a look at the comments in a sec. But also, I do just want to let you know before I do that, that I am offering an awesome coaching package at the moment. And it's only going to be available. There's a kitty. It's only going to be available for about another week. And to buy, and it goes for 4 weeks. It's a 4-week one-on-one intensive coaching package, and it's to help people get real momentum in their business, where we actually get together one-on-one twice a week. At the start of the week we do some planning, at the end of the week we do check-ins, and you've got audio support from me the entire week. So for the whole 4 weeks you're got April Mac on tap. And there's also a couple of other things I've thrown in as well. So if you want details of that, it's the price. I can't even remember the price, but it's the most affordable way to work one-on-one with me, and you're going to get the quickest results because it's pretty much every day for 4 weeks. You've got me on hand, and 2 one-to-one Zoom check-ins and planning sessions each week. So let me know if you want the details of that. I've only got a couple of spots left. And let me just check comments before I go for the day. Let me just check if there's any questions. Few people getting it. Lindsay, yep, for sure. Get it. When I start to doubt myself, I think, do I really have something people want to hear about? Yes. Sue, I don't compare. Well, maybe a little, but I do look at similar businesses to see how I can improve. Excellent. And if you're using content out there to inspire you, that's awesome. That's not comparisonitis. That's using it in the right way. It's when you start to doubt yourself and then stop doing what you were going to do because you're comparing yourself. That's what we want to avoid. And Sue says yes, but there's no other comments. That's it for now. If you're any watching on a replay, do leave a comment so I can come back to you, and I will see you online soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.